Us. Oh, recordings in progress. Mallark
Recordings
Scott
in
Gibson, I'd
progress.
love to get you in a room and soap you down and get you nice and hot and sticky.
Episode 142. It's just me and you talking shite for an hour or so. Come on down, bring your pals and your friends and listen to our word Billy B. Episode 142 of the hashtag show. All right.
Hi, everyone out there. Thanks for listening. And here's Scott with the weather.
Afghanistan has fallen. It's a cold, humid 14 degrees. Oh, you hear about the fucking hurricanes and all that in America?
Mate, hurricanes there, I don't know.
Mate, in the deep south, Louisiana. A guy, 71-year-old, right?
Get blown away.
No, mate, worse than that. Worse than that. Worse. Like,
He
let
gets
me ask
sucked
you
into
this.
the eye of a hurricane.
Mate, worse than that. Do you remember that film Tornado? Or was it, no, Twister?
Sharknado.
No, remember? And the hurricane was like right on top of the house.
Aye.
And he just wrapped
Tied
his
himself
belt.
with a belt.
There's fucking cows getting flung about, and he's just holding up that belt. Like that.
And they were
Oh,
inside the eye of the storm. It was all at calm.
Aye. He's looking after the Birdman, just with a fucking belt
It was
wrap on
like-
a
Portland, they couldn't
Yeah.
see in here.
Yeah, listen in. I used to shoot up 4 times a day, man. I can hold this belt tight as fuck. We're going nowhere, hen. Anyway.
Listen. They can see us here. Show your tits.
Yeah. Just see when the police come, just tell them your tap blew off with the wind.
That's how they can no blow away my big stunner.
Imagine saying like your missus just going to suck his off, man, in the eye of the storm. Stuck my eyes in the storm. I can't. If I let go, you'll know. I'll hold on.
I'll hold your hair.
And then she pulls your drawers down and she just gets sucked away. You're like, oh
You're
no!
just holding her head at your boss sack and her wee body in her legs. I have the power.
I wonder if you're inside the eye of the tornado, if you just put your balls against it, one would get like sucked in the corner or something.
Well, a couple of wee slaps.
So this old boy, 71 years of age, right, in the deep south in Louisiana. Hoo-wee. What do you think is the worst that could happen to you during a hurricane?
He got caught with his pants down and
Mate.
woke up in Alabama.
He went out to like patrol the area, right?
As you do, no hurricanes there, innit? Stay in your house. No, I got to make sure everybody's home safe. No, you need to stay in your house, mate. No, I got to make sure those doors are locked, those windows are boarded.
An alligator who was displaced because of the weather. Mate, bit his arm off and now he's disappeared. 71-year-old. An alligator bit his arm off and now he's missing. So he's obviously
The hurricanes blew him up the top of a tree or something.
Imagine going out and make sure everything's all right. I'm going to go and check the barn. Then you go in as an alligator with a bibble and like, fucking come to papa. All right, cunt. On its back legs. Oh, no.
No, he's like, now what you doing there, Mr. Alligator? Shoo, get out of here. Your mouth. Hey, that's my arm. Oh, no, there's a hurricane.
You better get yourself on the ground, Mr. Alligator. That hurricane's coming.
Mr. Alligator, I'm going to slap you. The hurricane just took him away. What happens with a hurricane? You get sucked in at the bottom and spat out at the top. Is that how it works? No, before you know it, you're up fucking.
I don't think so, mate. No, I don't think that's how it works at all. I don't think that's how it works at all. It just moves around and destroys things its path. I don't think when
you get caught inside it and you're away.
What you're going to like? Oh no way, man! Just seeing all your pals. Franco.
That's how you get fish. You know that kind of get sucked into the hurricane, and then it rains fish. Telling you. Listen,
I'd love
show
it if you
pictures.
Work for the Met Office. It's going to be raining fish today. It's fair windy out there.
There was a hurricane in Alabama, so it could be fish all the shops. No, I was in the South Italy, and I got pictures of a hurricane. It was the fucking weirdest thing ever. So we were sitting in a restaurant, and it was, I think it was Maria's pal's restaurant or something. So we went along, and it was a beachfront restaurant. We're sitting down, having a nice bowl of pasta, and out in the distance, you could see it's stormy. And just this is a madness saying, but and just in being Italians, they're just like, yeah, the weather's really bad.
Yeah, Stormenko.
The weather is very bad, though. It could be a hurricane, but finish your dinner and then we panic. But we were eating our dinner and I'm looking at it, I'm going, that's fucking some right bad weather coming in. There was like thunder and lightning and everything. Then you kind of seen it in the distance, like just, and I'm going, what is, I mean, so there's a hurricane, there's a tsunami. Obviously, there wasn't a tsunami. There's a hurricane and there's a cyclone, tornado.
I think cyclone is the hurricane, isn't it?
Aye, but I think it's in different strains.
I don't know. I was right. I wasn't hanging about there. Is that a sign?
So we were eating a dinner, and then every cunt started leaving the beach, and I'm going, this isn't fucking right. And then it was getting worse and worse. And then I seen the wee spiral, and I said, and they were like, don't worry, it's not going to come, by here. And I just said
I love the idea that everyone, you're shine yourself. Not like, would you like to see the dessert?
I mean, I'll have a look at the desserts, aye.
There's tables getting sucked up.
Are we all having tiramisu? 5 tiramisu's, aye.
Did you have you get tiramisu? Right, I'm out here. What tiramisu's on the menu? Well, wait a minute. Sit back down for 5. But so I said to everybody, I went, listen, I'm not fucking about. Get up, let's go. This isn't looking good. So we'd parked on along the Lannish promenades. By the time we go into the car and we were driving, it was like heavy duty winds and everything, right? Heavy duty winds. The fucking thing was right up along the beach, and all the Italians were fucking taking photographs of it. This thing with a fucking whipped into Oz.
They're mad, they cunts, man.
So I've got pictures here. I will post it because it was running about this time several years ago, and it was that way we go. I can't believe I fucking seen that. I wasn't like a storm chaser or anything, but I felt like
I was in Florida once.
The hurricane
in the weather with it started this tropical storm. I didn't realize that once the hurricane gets downgraded, so it's no hurricane anymore, it becomes a tropical storm. And we were in, I can't remember the name of the bit now, but we're in Florida, and we came out the hotel at the balcony, and just this insane rain happened, and then it was the first time I saw thunder and lightning when it was hitting the ocean. These massive forks of lightning.
I was like, this is actually quite frightening by me.
But all the locals, because they grow up with it, they live here. It's like when when foreign people, if you ever get friends or family that are from another country and they come to Scotland, and it's it pisses with rain and then it's drying it, and they're like, your weather's crazy. You're like, man, this is just weather. What are you talking about? To them, it's just
normal.
Because I always remember saying to my dad when he's there, I was like, why do people still live in places where there's hurricanes? He's like, that's where they live, but what's you going to do? I was like, it's a good point. It's a good point, well made, Billy.
What you got to do?
Ask your dad to but ask him between Coke and Pepsi, and he's not a fucking happy man.
Fucking Coca-Cola.
Hurricanes or cyclone? No. I'll tell you what I'm better than that. I was in Darwin, Australia, landed in Darwin, Australia, and we were only 2 cunts on the plane. The fucking limo drivers picked us up to take us to the fucking gig. And we were like, what the fuck are you coming here for? And we were like, the gig, mate. It's like, every cunt's fucking leaving. You're the only guys fucking coming here. Cyclone. Oh. An actual fucking cyclone, right? Check this out. Was the gig that night cancelled? No. Was it fuck? Because the nightclub was the hub for the town, for the fucking where they all gathered for the cyclone.
Amazing.
So the full tune was boarded up, right?
Yep.
Now
and
people are
forced in a rave.
They're forced to listen to my music. Folk are risking their lives.
Is that an air raid siren or a fucking banging tune, man?
They were in there steaming. That's what I love about Aussies. Absolutely steaming, raving their tits off all night in a rave, which was actually the shelter for the cyclone. We checked in the hotel. They put a wee bit of paper on the door. I've still got it. It's brilliant. It's like, seeing as there's a fucking cyclone built for the next 3 days, there's not going to be any room service. Here's your life pack. And it was like a fucking wee whistle.
two eckies and a torch.
2 light sticks, a whistle, and fucking an eckie.
A bottle of poppers and a penknife.
Aye, and a bottle of water in it and all that. Like a fucking survival pack. And they said your locker number is such and such for when it gets really, if it passes through us, where they get down into the basement. But anyway, so we went down We went
Bring
and done the gig.
Bring the poppers.
Aye, we done the gig and came out, and it was just like it passed, and it was a tropical rain for something like 4 days, and it was that heavy we couldn't even get out the room. You know, like battering the windy, like soaking heavy. Like you walk out for 1 second, you're soaking.
Like pure soaked, man.
So you're like, I like, how was the weather? Like, see, like, if you have a right good shower, it was like that, but outside, everywhere.
I'm not gonna lie, you right. I honestly opened the door and I was like, holy fuck, I'm soaked.
Do you remember?
I'm telling you.
Do you remember Hurricane Bobag?
That's the one that's threatened to
Right,
hit
and
Scotland,
it was just
was
like
it?
there was like bins getting ballooned in the street. In
Aye, but
Edinburgh
there's
and all
another
that.
60 mile of winds, and I think my fucking chimney came off with that.
Well, remember because they went live to like Central Station and they were trying to interview people, but because it's Glasgow and like it's not like London, man, where everybody travels, everybody commutes in London. So like rich people, poor people, intellectuals, scumbags, everybody gets the tube because there's no other way to get around London. It's not like that in Glasgow. So they went live and the wee guy outside Central Station like,
What do you make of the hurricane? He's like, they're giving away free cakes in Greg's.
and then just ran off. Scotland has
He's
spoken.
got his priorities right.
They'll get Greg's is giving away free cakes, man.
Off.
See if I have to get shacked up, at least I've got a 6-pack of fucking Mr. Kipling's, you know what I mean? Don't know how long I'll be fucking
sweetheart.
bunked up for.
I've got 18 litre of woodpecker cider and 42 yum-yums. I'm fine.
Have you took any precautions? You've ordered the windows? Have the fuck, man? I had a fire sale at Greg's up the road with a hefty carry it, my man.
I've swallowed 16 blues and a Johnny. I'm totally fine.
But we went once. We were meant to go. So I was going on holiday with an ex.
Are you prepared for the? Are you prepared for that? I'm holding nothing, officer. I've got nothing on us. Nothing on us. Nothing. Put my wee bit of cotton wool in my fucking blues, no? So when I run, we don't.
Imagine he opens up his Jake and he's just got hundreds of yum-yums stuck inside his sleeves.
Two in a wee bags, fold it.
I don't know how they got there, officer.
So we went, my mates were going out to, basically what was happening is we were all going on holiday to Mexico, right?
Oh, yes.
So my ex, one of my ex didn't
one of
want
your exes, also a big
One
body
of my
weight.
exes, man. I mean, fucking.
didn't want, it was one of the things where like we were still young, like early 20s, so it was still, my mind was still lad's holiday because
But she's gone. It's a couple's holiday, Scott.
so I was just about to say we came to agreement. I was told there was no agreement. It was a week with the lads and then a week with us, right?
So was she the only girl there, or was there a girl?
No, she was
all girls.
No, just her. So just me and her. And
Yeah,
then
you must have been ridiculed by the boys for taking your bird on holiday.
Yes,
you were.
not. Well, no, because like I was only one of a few who had a bird, and also
Gibbo, lads, holiday. I am up for that, boys. They
you know
turn up at the airport.
do you
Right,
actually know?
Chantel has to come with us, right? Because she needs 2 holidays a year.
Do you know how it actually worked out in my favour? Because see, the year before they went
Guaranteed bumping.
Well, we went on a holiday the year before, but like everybody who had a girlfriend bought their girlfriend with them for a week, and it ended up being a disaster. Like I think everybody split up. It just ended up being a disaster. We're all fighting.
That's what always happens.
I heard that last week you were out and they were talking to somebody.
And then it was college. I mean, just because people are young and stupid and they can't control themselves. Anyway, so they went to Mexico for a week. We were meant to fly out. This is when there was a hurricane. We got a fucking phone call off Thomas Cook, whatever, going like,
Listen, see that holiday you've paid your $2,000 for? Well, guess what? You're not going on it.
What? Then it says the best that you need to come into Braehead and they're going to give you a list of options that you can transfer.
Blackpool.
Your holiday, mate, I'm no joking, man. So I think honestly we spent, I think it was about 1,800 quid a head, right? And it was like pure 7-star, one of the proper resorts in Mexico where like you go and it's pure paradise, but if you step 1 foot outside the compound, you get shot and dragged away, right?
That pure high end stuff, man.
See the list they gave it was like
fucking Portaventura, fucking Goss.
I was like, I says, how can you go
Santa
for that
Ponza.
to that? And she went, listen, this is all we can get you short notice. So we ended up getting flights to Florida and transferred the rest into dollars. My dad lived in America at times, so we went and stayed there and then just travelled America for 2 weeks. But see my mates who were in Mexico when the hurricane hit. So apparently, like, all the locals cleared out, right? All got to fuck. They're used to this fucking boarded up windies off. So the hotel's like a ghost town. and the staff was telling him, there's a kind of underground part or a part of the hotel that's kind of underground if people want to gather in there. They ended up just staying in one of the rooms and sitting on the balcony and watching the mental weather storming in. But they sat out there all night. Like nothing happened to them. And then they were walking about the next day and they're like, fucking, all right, man, there's a few trees turned up, but I think they were expecting like pure biblical.
Mate, I'm for fucking Renfrew, man. Nothing scares me. Hold that.
With the tap off, just like, come ahead. Give us your best. Is that all you fucking got?
You're not in tequila.
Aye. Who's got a light, man? You can't smoke in here, mate. We're in the middle of a hurricane. Shut up.
Can't even blow my sombrero off, you shite hurricane. You're nothing but you're a fucking pair of braces and a snake.
I don't know if like this is the new thing, but about weather, like obviously because of climate change, right, and the world's fucking dying, everything's a bit more extreme now. But I don't know. I remember once when I was young and like we woke up one day and the whole back fence had blown down. And I was like, "Where's my fence, Ma?" My mum's like, "It was like 80 mile an hour wind." Whereas now, if there was 80 mile an hour wind, it would feel like the fucking world's coming to a halt. They'd be like, "Trains are off. You're trapped."
One year in Paisley, I thought the roof was getting blown off. The weather was that bad. And I got all the family downstairs to sleep down the stairs because I don't know if it was like I had too much gear right and I was getting really paranoid and all right. But I was like, I felt the house shaking. And like the chimney was like, I was like, this chimney could fall on us. No, I did. I get right scared. And I actually felt like it was like our bedrooms was in a loft conversion. So it was like, every now and again you get the fucking shuggles. Like a wee rumble. Now I'm going to her, listen, hen, if I die, there's 50 quid in my bedside cabinet. That's yours.
Promise me you'll delete my browser history. Promise me.
Aye. Listen, I've got numbers in my phone book. You don't need to know who Big Tom is, right?
Look,
you don't phone Big Tom.
Sweetheart, see when I die, a few people are going to turn up at that funeral. Don't believe a word they say to you, all right? I'll love you and only you.
If they've got a win with them and they want money, just deny. Listen, it was your wedding anniversary the other day there, right?
Oh, no. Did you remember? Oh, no.
Aye, I remember. Of course I did.
Did you? Yeah.
Yes.
How can you not remember these things?
Listen, it's like, there's... Anyway, so...
Right.
Can
I give you a wee tip? Can I give you a wee bit of advice?
Google Calendar.
No. See if you go to one of these fucking mad websites like Not on the High Street or one of these like kind of, when lastminute.com and all that shit, you get these shite presents for people.
Uh-huh.
Get yourself a keyring, right?
Uh-huh.
And see, just a plain keyring, but see on the back it's like metal and just you can get like dates engraved. Just engrave a wee date in it.
Why? So
you remember, like, get the date of her birthday and your wedding anniversary on a hang. So you've always got it.
What the fuck's this?
Well, I don't know what you do for you then.
I know. What did I put that in? That's his dead weight, man. Get rid of this.
You be like, happy birthday. And she'll be like, my birthday's no for 6 months. You'll be like, happy wedding anniversary. Like,
happy Hanukkah.
There's one of
them. So, also the wedding thing and that. The wedding anniversary.
So how many years is it married?
I don't know. Getting by.
When did you get married? What year?
Back in the day.
And you're taking the piss. You must know.
I'm not taking the piss. Early 2000s, I think. I need to look. I don't like taking my wedding ring off.
Did you still have your Rangers shares at the time?
I could tell you when I handed them back.
I can tell you when they dried up. No, listen, let me tell you what I was going to say, right? So anyway, she never got me in, right? All right, I was like, oh, cool, no bother, it's not about giving gifts. So I was secretly a wee bit kind of, it's like that. I never really got her in either.
Yep.
And then the day, we chap at the door and she's like, going to get that. She's bought me a fucking beer thing.
Oh,
the beer, what are they called? A beer perfect pint maker.
Oh no, we're going to lose you. We're going to lose your alcoholism, aren't we?
My fucking £10 for fucking 12 Moretti's is out the window, and I'm paying £3 a pint to buy a keg to get cold fucking beer.
So what one did you get? Have you got the wee one? Or have you got the big Moretti one?
It's
The big,
a big
30
one
piner?
that fucking you put a half keg in or whatever. It's a
Jesus.
Phillips fucking. I don't know, but I put a post up tonight, and quite a few people were getting in touch with me where to get the beers. What are good beers? Out the list that I seen, the one that kind of got my attention was that Dupler. You know that Belgian beer. I like if you're not really a beer guy anyway,
Nah,
but
mate, beer's
so
for-
I like
for
Dupler.
booths, mate.
Beers for fucking
Beers for absolute gay blades.
beards, beard. So I'm gonna get a try, and then it doesn't do Moretti, which was a bit of fucking blow. It doesn't do Joker IPA, which is a bit of
What?
a blow.
There's one of them that does Moretti.
Aye,
Because
it's
there's
called the Blade, and it's
the
400
Blade.
quid.
That's it. Aye, because there's a bar in Edinburgh, no far from me. Well, I think it was like a wee cafe, but an Italian family, a familio. They've taken it over and they've made it like a kind of, instead of being like a Greasy Spoon cafe, they're trying to do like just dinners, like Italian food, but they've just got two of the Blade things doing Moretti. It actually looks quite cool in the bar.
Aye, man.
Just
See,
pure churning out
Moretti,
Moretti, man. Moretti.
Moretti's brilliant, man, right? Because it's like it's a detective that's on the can. He's got a wee moustache and he's like about to solve a crime. No,
mate,
so
that's
I mean,
just a guy
I'm,
that's steaming at a fancy dress.
aye,
That's a
just
somebody
a fucking drunk uncle that's just felt up
hashtag
one of
live show.
his a drunk uncle that's felt up one of his fucking nephews or something.
Dressed like Inspector Gadget.
He's one of the Morettis, man.
Giving me a last pint. It could be my very last one.
Do you know the only beer that I actually liked to drink was Blue Moon?
That's all right. But
Blue
it's not my favourite. But folk go a bit whole garden and all that.
Minging.
I know. I mean, don't get me wrong. With this thing, I probably try a few. Get it out, son. Or is that who you think about whole garden?
Oh, somebody gave me a once. You know
Or
when you
cloudy in that?
you know the bottles you get, and it was like kind of paper that was wrapped around it. This is before like beers became all wanky, like fucking IPAs and fucking Sugar McGoogles and everything. But people were like, you should try the blonde, dark infusion chocolate Belgian beer. And you're like, what? And then they bought me this. It was a whole garden thing, and poured it out, mate. And it looked like tar. It was rotten, man. It was honestly rotten.
My mate,
Have a
fucking
pint of lager.
my mate David Dunn fucking came into my house with all these different beers one night, and it was mad shit, like chocolate beer and everything.
Minging.
And it was fucking rank. And we were steaming, and then we went, turned to them, drank them. See the next day, man.
Rough.
Oh, it was like banana beer, chocolate beer, bullshit fucking beer. I think they were quite expensive or something like that, but they were fucking horrible. And I'm going, you just buy that for like, yeah, I'm just going to see Finlay, and we're going to half a banana beer, yeah. And it's no.
But I think like that,
they're
trying to change like drinking culture with all this, like IPA stuff and different types of beer, and like
I totally buy into IPA because I remember, I remember, right? I was actually in Australia years ago, and I had never even heard of IPA, right? And it was like massive there fucking 20 years ago, because they would brew their own, and it was all that basically they sold it to me like, mate, you can drink as much of this as you want, and tomorrow you're up like Skippy. I don't know. Like they basically sold it like there's no hangover with this stuff.
Aye, because it's
and I love the fruity freshness here.
40-degree heat. That's how.
Because you sweat you that night.
If you drank 10 pints in a sauna, you'd wake up the morning perfectly fine.
True enough. So I get told writing about it, and there was all different. So like every state or every place that I would travel to when I was doing my interstate tours, there was all the different IPAs, and I sampled them all. I was having them for my breakfast, my lunch, and then a good few for my dinner, and then at night when I was
for
on
my pudding.
I just think IPAs is like, see, like vegan sausages and things like that, or like vegan burgers or vegan chicken nuggets. Like it isn't a chicken nugget. And I just think, see, when you're making like a grapefruit beer, it's no beer.
That's you're a cider else. Man, you don't get it.
Mate,
if it's done right, it's just idea. Right.
Cider is the thinking man's drink.
No, it's no. Cider's like fucking.
Oh no, beautiful.
I don't know.
I found a new one.
A French gay guy would drink cider.
Aye, if it's gay, I'm in.
Maybe.
Pulp cider, PULPT, started selling the bottles in Sainsbury's. Delicious.
Well,
there's another one I think called Source or something, and they do like a Granny Smith cider. And
how's cider the cool drink when that's the shit you drunk when you were 13, 14? It's your first carry out. Right, we'll get right. I remember my fucking
It's the
first
exact,
car.
it's the exact same
It
as
was
beer.
a bottle of Merrydown and 2 cans of Tennants every
It's-
time without
aye.
fail.
Exactly, but it's the exact same as beer. When you started off, you got Tennants, and then when you got to university, you drank Carlin,
Yeah,
or
man,
you
at
drank
university.
whatever they sell in Witherspoons. I used to drink heavy, a pint of 70, 80 shilling, because I didn't like.
You were a rugby guy and all that, and that was the big tough guy drink.
I wonder if it was Belhaven. Who was it? Because there's somebody who used to spot, like, every single rugby club had pints of heavy in it. And I wonder if it was like, it must have been a sponsorship thing with like the SRU or something. Because
Right, and then
every fucking club had heavy in it.
all the rugby numbnuts were getting it. I drink that, and it's like a meal in a glass. And
That's Guinness, mate. See, to be fair, but Guinness is tremendous. I don't
It is
care what
lovely.
anybody says. The only thing I will say is, see, when you go to the Guinness factory, it doesn't taste any different. It's just Guinness.
But when you've walked all about it and you're sitting up the top of the tower, and you
I know,
get
but
it,
it's
you're
just all
like,
in your head.
"Oh,
Because see, when you go
I
back
know."
down the stairs and go into a pub, you're like, it just tastes the exact same. But
Aye.
it's
Here, hashtag 24
Guinness.
Dublin. It's got to be done. Just us getting hammered on the Guinness, recording the fucking hashtag.
then go and
Don't
see a Conor
imagine that, just
McGregor,
dragged right out. No, that.
dressed like Conor McGregor. Like, for fuck's sake, that me and you tatless Michael Flatley.
I'll have five to your finest.
People
With
will
big
think we're
fucking wibbly arms.
Stavros Flatley. Guinness is tremendous, man.
I was talking about Dublin the other day. Who was I talking to? I can't remember. I think it was maybe at the gig at the week. I had my first gig on Saturday.
Fuck, mate, honestly, I am surprised. One, you and Mr. Ross survived it.
Well, Mr. Ross was in top form.
Was in a hell
I
of
seen
a
him
mess.
sober at the end of the night, and I went, I'm looking forward to just asking you that question. You turn and you go like that. Huh? No, when he does that mad heat flip, you just know he's fucking steaming. What? And then obviously off he popped, steaming away down to the casino.
Oh no.
Which is fucking hilarious.
Gambling the Wayne's future.
Aye, he just fucking take his wages, £20 it, and blasted it in fucking
£20 on
casino.
black. It's red.
No, it was
yeah, bastard.
It was a brilliant night. It was a powder keg of emotion, and the app. So opened at 8, and see, I'm not kidding you, right? See by 20 past, half past.
Yep.
The atmosphere and how busy it was like you'd think it was peak time on a Saturday night. It was insane. You know, folk were right in. You know, like right in the door, straight in dancing. Just like you could tell everybody has waited and were so glad to be out dancing again. So, but the downside it for me was
heroin.
Just say no. The downside it for me was, and again, I was speaking to another mate, John Mancini, and he coined it. He just went, "You're out of practice," and that's exactly how I felt. I was trying to put it into words. You know, like I was just like, assuming this would be done and that would be done. When every cunt's out of practice, no cunt was doing anything right, really. You know, from silly things to big things. It's not like everything was going wrong. It was just things that I could have done in my sleep.
Yep.
I just fucking forgot about. And then I was dealing with it on the night, or I was finding out about it on the night. So like sound and light problems and one thing after another. And obviously the COVID thing, we shut off the back area and it was just artists in the back area. So, you know, I quite like that as well because I like a closed back room, as I know you do.
Well,
I like
I like a closed back room, so he says. And he's like, it's married with kids.
Aye, and it was brilliant. And then
it's the pressure as well, man. Do you know what I mean? It's just thing like selling tickets again. Do you mean, and doing on and getting your mind back into that fucking carry on again, and no wanting to put pressure on yourself, but you know, feeling the pressure and trying to pretend in your head, you're like, oh, I'm just going to try and enjoy it when you know you're not going to enjoy it. Do you know what I mean?
You're still work mode, aren't you?
Oh,
and then obviously the heat in there as well. And then I've done my set where I just felt like hundreds of pressure of the night, and I genuinely wanted everybody to have the best night.
Yep.
And I was a wee bit overwhelmed out of practice. But by all accounts, sold out, every cunt loving it. And it was good to be back. And then, you know, I was rough a couple of days after, just stiff in that and a wee bit kind of exhausted mentally. And there was a wee bit of me going, no, is there just going to be a big COVID outbreak? Is fucking some cunt going to have brought it in and everybody's going to get COVID? So that's in the back of my mind. You know, but we just got to go on with it. And we can't just be living in fear. We've got to do the gigs and get on with it.
Even the day, I was listening to a thing today on the radio and it's talking about, so since the Scottish schools have gone back, all the cases of COVID in Scotland have fucking gone through the roof, right? And listen, I am fully prepared for lockdown again at Christmas. I just feel as though it's coming in
that's what I
Scotland,
feel
right?
like it's happening.
But even when I'm listening to it today, I'm just like, do you know what? It's odd. It's no like Brexit, because when the news was just constantly Brexit, I'm just going, but this is a big thing probably for the next 10 years. We're going to be feeling it through different things with trade, how it's going to affect, tax, how it's going to affect the way that the country itself runs. I mean, look at, apparently there's a fucking diesel shortage coming now as well, because they can't get diesel tankers out of the country. But when I was listening to stuff talk about kids, and then they had some fucking moron giving our young adults, our young children, we just have to do what's best for them. I'm like, get fucked, right? Just draw a line on it and go, get a double jag and get back to fucking again and working again. Fuck the kids.
There is that, but I mean, again, we've spoken about it before, and you've kind of disagreed. I think it's the young generation that's going to be the one that's hit the hardest out of this.
Nah.
I mean, things are happening that you or I's not really got a clue of what's going on.
Of course,
we're affected in our life, but they're growing up and growing into that.
But then, Mal, the alternative that they're talking about now is for us to go back to the way we were in lockdown to protect fucking young kids.
No,
to
you don't
shut everything back down again. They can't, mate.
I know you can't.
Like, if they're going to turn around and go, we've got to protect 11 to 14-year-olds and the whole country's shut down, get fucked. Get fucked. Because everyone's done what they've asked. Get the Jags. We've got the Jags. We've done everything we've been asked.
Let's not make it the COVID show again. But I am, like yourself, thinking before the end of the year, there's teaming us up for a circuit breaker fucking.
They're starting
or something. And I hope it's maybe just the start of January, because they've got to let everybody have their Christmas and New Year, haven't they?
Oh, I don't know. I've got a gig on the 15th, so we need to be back out
of January.
Of January, mate. So maybe first 2 weeks. First 2 weeks. Lockdown
first 2 weeks, or maybe February sometime.
Well, Christmas, though, lockdown Christmas, Hogmanay will be cancelled again. Oh, mate, can you imagine Hogmanay in Edinburgh? 250,000 people? No way, surely not.
Anyway, we've all just got to charge on and make hay while the fucking sun shines. That was that again. It was amazing to do that gig on Saturday.
That's gonna be your next album, isn't it? Make hay when the sun shines.
Yeah.
I'd love to know the point where you heard that again and it just rekindled. Oh, I fucking love that scene. Make hay when the sun shines. Make hay when the sun shines. We're going out. Sunshine.
We're going out. Yeah. I make hay when the sun shines. I'm going out. Yeah, I'm going out. I'm going
to make the hay.
Hey, my name is Malork Lee. I'm DJing. Can't you see? I'm the one for you. I'll do a DJ. I'll do a poo.
We are the Black Faggots, and we're telling you to make hay. Make hay when the sun shines, because we're the IRA. Make hay for the IRA. Make hay for the IRA.
No.
That's the movement.
Make hay, but not for the IRA. Make hay, but not for the IRA. We're the Black Faggots, and we're here to get down. We're here to jump around, make a sound. We're here to make hay, but not for the IRA fucking Ray. Come on now. Give me a beat there, faggot Scott.
Play that Phil and Seamus. Make hay for the IRA. Great movement. This is what
so anyway, what felt good about it is getting my ticket money for Ticket Scotland and paying everybody's wages and knowing that
finally
we're all getting a fucking
Coke bill.
Paying all my ticket off.
Listen, I'd love to pay you, but lockdown, mate, I'm not even gigging that. I mean,
I'm like, listen, same again. I know I've started to pay for the last bit, but don't you worry, I will pay it all come Monday.
Hey, my man, make hay with the sunshine, boy. You know what I mean?
It's no called bank holiday Monday for nothing. So that was good. So I got the ticket money in, and this is, I mean, this was the reality. And unfortunately, everybody was cool. I was like, look, boys, I don't have the money to pay you until after the gig when I get the ticket money. And everybody's like, totally fucking cool, no bother.
Cancelled.
And then I was like, yes, man, they're getting fucking bumped. And I was doing it so coach like 50 pence, and the fucking puggies. Easy. But
Fish
it was
supper,
great.
me and the wife up the road.
It was great. And I gave everybody a wee bonus because I was just like, we're back, boys. We're back. And if it does get fucking stolen off, at least we've got a couple of good nights. Aye, but no, it was just fucking great, you know. And you know yourself, Scott. You do a gig, and you get a wee bit of money, and you get a wee spring in your step, and you just feel like you're fucking back in the game, you know, like. It's no money you're doing it for, but that fucking helps.
No, I mean, talking about money, mate, I did find it quite interesting. And again, it's like I'm trying to completely change my mindset now when it comes to gigs and touring and working, because doing it the old way, where I was like, it's me against the world, look at me now, man, hasn't worked. So I'm not that I'll ever play the game, but I'm trying to play a little bit better. And my point being, see, when two of the venues who I'm hopefully doing one in Edinburgh at Christmas and another one next year in May. See, when they got in touch to say, I would like to offer you a date, I was like, brilliant, let's talk about a day, what can we do? And then see, when they sent me the higher fees, I mean, I kind of, not cheeky, but I did reply going, I mean, I see it's not affected, COVID's no dented those fees, because that's not changed one bit, do you know what I mean?
Probably not up if anything.
One of them, I was like, I just need to fucking basically just bite the bullet.
Bite the
just
bullet.
Go, I'm not going to make
Making
anything.
hay when the sun shines, and I'm biting bullets, and I'm biting bullets.
Bite the bullet is the B-side. But the other one, I was like, can we come to kind of some agreement on maybe like a door split then instead of like a rate? And they're like, we can probably do that, eh? What's 42%? I'm like, fuck all, Seamus.
It's two for us and one for you.
Mate, honestly, see, when they said me that, I was like, I'm going to have to charge like £92 a ticket at this rate. What do you fucking know that? Aye, fun and games. But mate, it's just good to be back again. It's just, I've got a gig coming up this Friday, and it's just going to be good to just get back to just working again. Do you know what I mean? Just doing gigs. It's still, tickets aren't great, man. There's only like, I've only sold about 60% of tickets. Tickets are still available. East Kilbride Arts Centre this Friday, 3rd of September.
But do you know, Hank, it feels good to stay back, and like, even if it was like half filled or whatever, just to, because that's, you know, I know what you're saying there about worrying about tickets and all that kind of stuff. I just kind of went to myself, you know what? Whatever it is, I'm not going to stress myself out. Obviously, you want enough to pay the fucking what it's costing to put it together and all that, and it'd be great to get a wage off it, obviously, but try and no stress yourself out a bit.
No, I'm done. Mate. I said to myself once I put these dates up, I'm not going to look at the ticket sales until a week before the gig for each venue.
That's not going to happen. That's a lie. At least
no, well, the good thing is
we shifted at it once a week.
No, I've spread these ones out. So like I've got one coming up first and then like another one. And so they're not all together as well. Because like I didn't want to, I still, we don't want this to be the COVID thing, but I still think there are some people who are a wee bit shifty about being packed back in a room again. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so it'll be good. It'll be good. So
looking forward to it, mate. One, two. Hello, is this thing on?
I was just right happy to be in about it, folk again.
That's good, man.
I was just happy to be like, you know, when folk were dancing, I was like standing behind them dancing, and maybe our bodies were rubbing. And I was like that.
You fucking creep me out so much with that, man.
I was like that. Put your hands in the air to this song. Oh. Is that a gun in your pocket? No, it's a knife.
It's 2 guns. It's actually a gun strapped to my bobby. Sorry? What?
Is that a gun in your pocket? No, it's my ex-partner's horn. Do you want a drink? I promise you I won't spike it.
Do you know what COVID has done is though? It's taken all good movies away. There's no new films worth watching. Everything's garbage. It shows you the point that even Netflix is uploading pure horrors of old shitey films.
Just any old shit. Everybody's watched everything.
There's nothing to watch.
I tell you what, I've been watching. I'll quite say 2 things. My boys recommended something that you've probably seen, but I have just recently been hammering Rick and Morty.
It's good.
It's fucking dynamite. It's gold. And I wish they would play it without the bleeps and just let them swear. But my boys tell me I need to watch the 2 things. My boy tell me Animal Kingdom is worth a watch.
Is that the Animal Farm?
It's basically about a guy and he puts like feathers in his head and he's like king of bestiality.
Apparently it's meant to be good, but drug dealing or something like that. And then another boy on Saturday I was talking to went, look, I know it's been out there, but King of Harlem is fucking outrageous. With Norman Whitaker or whatever, the guy that does the whistling.
Stevie Whittaker.
The one eye.
Don't know
You know that-
either of them. I'm going to
Aye.
watch the Caitlyn Jenner documentary tonight.
Look, just in case she's getting her clothes off or what?
No.
Hold on. It's Caitlyn Jenner the man? That's
Oh,
Bruce
she's
Jenner.
she's now a woman. Bruce Jenner. That's
Do you know what?
Bruce is now Caitlyn.
She does he go by she or is it like it?
No,
or is
she.
It,
She.
right, she
She's a woman.
kind of freaks me out a wee bit, right? Because
How?
I watched a couple of roasts, right?
Uh-huh.
And she's kind of like trying to be down and well, at the same time, I know what she said at the roast, right, was like if I'm up there here and people are all ripping into me, it shows you that you can go about your day and know where it get to you. And I thought that's fucking pretty cool. But I don't know, I'm just uncomfortable. I think it's probably because even though
I don't mind. I don't mind
How about the
Caitlyn Jenner
shaggle?
because I'm like, obviously. But one plus, he's like 70-year-old.
well, something like that.
I like the fact that he's at least that Caitlyn Jenner's went, I want to be a woman and has spent a fucking lot of money.
Man, you look
Making
like
herself
a
look-
woman.
I just don't see the new way. Mate, see, even if I was like, if I turned around in the morning and went, I'm going to become a woman, I'm a woman, I want to be a woman.
Right.
I could sit here with very little money, watch a shit ton of YouTube videos, and at least learn how to make myself look like a woman. So see
I
if you
bet
are
you keep
trans,
the beard, but you keep the beard.
obviously, if you are trans, make the effort. I don't want to see a bus couch.
Make yourself look.
I don't want to see a big
Delightful.
CND fucking
No.
lesbo.
I'm going to watch.
I like my
she's running
transgenders
for-
looking like I pump them.
She's
I
running
want
for
to be that
the.
kid gives me a hard on.
She's running for governor of California.
Beautiful. Hope she gets it. The world's gone
Good,
to
yeah.
fucking. The world's gone to fucking hell anyway. You might as well just have a laugh. They should have like just some wee 15-year-old guy, and that's the test. If they've really passed a transgender, if they get a boner, get out. You're in. You're passed.
I told you
Hey,
before,
handsome.
my mate worked in the whiskey in Renfrew, and they all get taken in the office. They say that one of the truck drivers was going through reconstructive surgery, or whatever, to become a woman. Now this is fucking years ago in the early
Uh-huh.
in the early
And they
noughties.
won't need to laugh at him or anything.
Aye, and then the guy got out and he just looked the exact same, a pair of fake tits.
And lipstick.
No, nothing. Just like his mom's dressed in a pair of fake tits.
You're like, what are you doing, Brian?
There used to be a.
Make the effort.
Aye, there was a couple of transgenders down our way. Didn't really end well for them. It's a shame. They get ridiculed.
That's when you were a bad boy. Stop doing that
Are you-
fucking voice, man.
Hey, I know.
You're so honestly, you fucking.
It's
creep me
horrible,
out.
isn't it?
Aye, you're horrible.
You just need to look in the YouTube for this one.
The thing is, that's inside you. That lives. That's part of you. That's part
That'll
of you.
be me 10-year time at the front of the TV
No, mate, not even 10 year, 5 year.
after I've rattled a few kegs.
I think what's going to happen is I think you're going to hit 50, right?
Next
I
year,
think you're
Scott.
going to. I think you're going to have a bit of a minor breakdown, and I
Another
think
one?
you're going to go off the rails for about 18 months, and then I think you're going to have a mild stroke or heart attack at 52,
Oh,
53.
thanks very much. You never
I'm
knew
just
me.
telling you.
You never knew me in the late 80s. That I was
No.
I
So
swear
that's-
to you,
that's
I think I was
bubbling
on a
away.
breakdown for about
That's-
7 years.
That's bubbling away inside. That's just simmering down there, and then
Beautiful.
you've been topping that up with fucking 10 year of red meat and heavy sugo and fucking Barolo, and then you're going to pure party like,
You reckon still day 50? And you're like,
Oh, listen to this.
you need to slow down.
I made the amazing fillet steak.
That's my kind of steak.
Oh, mate.
A wee
You know what?
filet.
I've mastered it. I've fucking I know I can make a knockout steak. No fucking about.
Get yourself one of the green eggs, man. Just do it. Treat yourself. Spoil yourself. For God's sake. For
I don't-
once in your
I don't,
life,
I don't
Mel,
think I need it.
treat
I don't think I need it.
you don't need it.
I
You
don't.
need it. You've got a lovely house, right? You look after that family, lift and lay them, put the clothes in their back, put the food in their bellies. It's about time you done something for yourself.
Well, I got a
Get
beer
yourself
machine.
No.
she bought that for you when you're cared. Know what I mean? It's not right, man.
Hey, you're drinking too much. You're drinking too much. You're drinking too much. You're drinking too much. Happy
Beer machine.
anniversary. There's a
Aye.
fucking beer machine. I was like, what are you doing?
I'm telling you, she's trying to put you in the ground. She's trying to put you in the ground, mate.
I was like, there's only one thing I want for my birthday. Oh, sorry, my anniversary. Or any kind of celebration.
Just even if it's like a mercy one. Or whatever you call it.
Have mercy.
What's the
Merci. A wee French bump. Merci.
like that? I've only got a week to live. Any chance I ride? Well, it's no good news.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, you fucking freak me out, man.
It's terminal. Can I feel your tits?
This is the
Right.
chemist, so
Just one each. One honk each horn. Right.
one honk at each horn.
Now,
Day one fast and one slow.
What I said, I've only got, it's less than a week. Any chance I could just have a wee field downstairs?
Oh, see, that's when you take it too far.
Then you do it, and you go, right, third time, what about a wee feeling? Just one finger.
Stop it. Oh, Mal, stop it. You're fucking freaking me out.
What if right, Scott, sorry. What if I just take the moose out its house? Take the moose out its house.
How long?
What if I take the moose out its house and you try and blow it back in its hole?
How long have you got to live? What day is it? It's Tuesday. No long.
Oh, is it Tuesday already?
Oh no.
Oh, no, watching that. Well, you better hurry up, Pen. I've got my dinner and then I'm going to die.
I've got to go see my mum in the home.
I've got to go and see my mum in the home. I've got my dinner to have, then there's EastEnders, and then that's me dead. So, is there any chance I ride? Right, what if you hold it in your horn?
Yeah, why is this happening? Why is this happening?
It freaks me out when I do it. That's why it's funny.
God, I'm going straight for a shower after this. It's terrifying. See if something happens to you and you become that, I'm putting you down.
Oh mate,
I'm taking you into a field and I'll just choke you out.
Imagine we're all guys now, and you're like, I fucking not seen my own about 10 years. And you do like a wee surprise visit. And I just like fucking come to the door with it. No, I come to the door with like the
panic button.
The fucking sleeping jacket on, the pajamas.
Aye.
One soak on. Oh, hi, Scott. One in, son.
Oh.
Would you like a sandwich? Mind you used to joke about playing Spunky Breed.
I just put a pillow on your head. I'd fucking smother you.
Sing me to sleep, Scott. Sing me to sleep, son. Making hay while the sun shines.
What was that song? He touched me. Remember that one? Sing that one for me.
That was always my favourite, Scott.
Oh, mate, I would smother you. Honest to God. I've said
smother
before,
your mother.
I've said to the missus, see, like, if God forbid, if I got like dementia or Parkinson's or something like that, put me down, man.
Kill us, I know.
I want to. I don't know if I can do that legally, but I want to have that in writing. We were watching a thing the other night, and it's a cooking show, and the guy's mother, his mum and dad are in it, and his mother's got like onset early Parkinson's at this point, and you can see like it's physically in her bones and stuff like that, so her movement. And I'm just watching it, and because we know she passed away eventually, just like. It's just so. Now, imagine obviously if you had it, it would be horrendous, and living through that would be horrendous. And there might be a part of you thinking, "I just want to go as long as I can," but I just feel that if I lost my faculties, my mind, I want something in writing to say, "Put me down, man."
It's because you've got your youth now and you're young. It's dead easy to go if I end up like shoot me. But then
I'm
see when you get to that,
37 years of age.
I know, but that's what I mean. You're
I'm
still relatively young.
21 and a half stone. I am moments from death.
Each day.
Each day's a gift.
Well, you know what? You could get your pulley or the motor and say,
I'm swear to God, I'm going to end this episode right now.
Look at the size of me. Look at the size of me. I'm 37. I'm on a day for death. There's an empty passenger seat there and I lay by up the road.
Honestly, it's so fucking creepy. See, this is why we shouldn't do videos. Because then you start looking at the camera and you start making yourself laugh. I'm going to change the subject now.
You can talk about what you want.
Did you see the footage of the last soldier leaving Afghanistan?
No. Was he running?
No, he was just walking up the plane with like, the back bit down. Mate, he just walked on. Like you're saying, why not do the McGregor walk?
Why not just
turn around and both fingers like that.
Fuck you,
Taking your names out the
Aye.
This one's for George W. You fucking jihadi.
America, fuck yeah.
Aye. Rock, flag, and eagle. Why did you know?
Ain't coming in this anymore.
I don't understand
Just
why.
empty the room.
Why when the back of the plane went down to get the very last soldier, there just wasn't like hunters of women like stripper poles, like some guy playing just like right out a Harley Davidson. Lenny Kravitz hanging for the back of a helicopter. All these Taliban, Afghans standing about, fucking raging just there. He's like, fuck you.
Fuck yeah.
Team America, just firing hunters of rockets.
Emptying it. We don't need this where we're going, boys. We got plenty back home.
We'll see you in 20 years, motherfucker. he just walks on the plane, pure casual. That would have been the perfect moment just to have, like, I don't know, just a big blowout or just.
That could have been an image that'd been every paper. If he just turned out his shoulder and went like that. And somebody just clicked it.
No, be even better if he just went like that, man. Just like fucking. Just as he's getting on the plane, he's like, Muhammad. You're like, yes, check under your sandal. No, fuck yeah. That one's for 9/11, bitch. And they just fly off. Lenny Kravitz is left by his hill, lads. I was born long ago.
No, he's like, he stay up, he walks up the bottom of the plane, and they're like, fucking, is that you, Baba Joe? And he just goes, and he pulls it to me, fucking back to the depot. Let's get out of here, boys.
I can't believe I'm just leaving. Do you really think I'd let them leave like this? You think I'd let them leave those sand people? You think I'd let the sand people win?
Do you think I would live here without leaving my mark with those sand boys? Those sandy head motherfuckers?
He goes back to the head of the Taliban goes back into the compound, man, lifts up his seat, he's got a big fucking shite left in his toilet. God damn you, America.
Yes, to the west.
I don't know what you're saying there, raghead.
He said some mumbo jumbo shit. That shit in his toilet. But do you know what?
It's his fault for he's not got a seat.
The fact that he never did let the McGregor walk onto the plane and then just grabbed his nuts like, kiss on these American nuts, you Taliban bitch, and then just like flew. Just the fact that he never done anything.
We might be leaving, but in my heart, I knew we won. You fucking rag-headed motherfucker.
I'll be back. I will be back.
I'll slap that sand out your ears. I'll come down here and tell you, Lord Jesus Christ is the only way to go. We'll take your oil. We'll take your lithium. No, we'll be back for your lithium, y'all.
Good luck with the Chinese, motherfucker.
They just hope you like rice. Hope you like rice, raghead. Ain't no paddy fields here yet.
Oh, imagine that. Hope you and the slatty eyes get on well, motherfucker.
You'll be right at home. They eat dogs too.
Get on the back of the plane like, you thought we was bad. Wait till them Chinese fellas get here. Holy shit.
Well, we translators sitting in the fucking airplane shouting themselves. And you thought we were going to rescue you, Abdul? Get out the fucking plane. Get that sand out your ears. You not hear what I'm saying to you? Get out the fucking plane. Flip the flag down at him off the heat.
I think I'd have done that to make it walk on, man. Just firing my gun at the back of the plane. Just something.
Even just up in the air.
Right, that's us off. All the best. Take care. Bye.
Oh, fuck it. I never looked it up. Fuck. Apparently, they left tunnels of helicopters and all that, didn't they? Just all sorts of fucking shit.
Black Hawk helicopters. Try saying that fast.
Black Hawk helicopters.
Big Black Hawk helicopters. I never.
Apparently, they left 84 Black Hawk helicopters.
With the keys in them.
But that's the thing they were saying as well. Like they don't have they don't know how to fly them. But
they'll send somebody up, won't they?
Well, that's the thing, because again, mate, because it's all politics and it's all about money and how the world goes round. Pakistan is a big problem as well, because they kind of harboured the Taliban as well. So they have got special forces training and know how to fly Black Hawk helicopters. So yeah,
you saying the Pakistanis are flying about in big black cocks?
Two boys in Taliban like, yeah, listen, Jafar, it says made in Taiwan on the side. I get the Chinese boys down here right now and tell us how to fly this thing. ABC up, down 1, 2, 3, start. Right, we're off.
So figure it out. Also,
China's like, there's men flying around in Black Hawk helicopter.
They've left like loads of munitions and like artillery and different stuff. There was a
guy
guy
on. Go to fucking decommission it.
Well, that's what the guy who was a guy on who was saying like he was an ex-general. He's like, normally you would. I made it sound like a proper army guy. He's like, normally you would booby trap for the enemy, or you decommission. I just like the idea of like booby traps.
It's like Baba Joe, you took the keys out of all those helicopters and took all the ammunition. No, I ain't got time for that. My flight's at 5:30. I ain't got time for that.
I gotta go see my hole. I ain't got time for that.
Well, I tell you what, just fling those keys in the field and run for your fucking life.
That's how they decommission them. Just launch the keys.
I've rewired the chopper, Gaffer, so up is doing and down is up. They're fucked.
The gun shoots in itself.
I just like the idea of him just walking on the back of the plane like pure Team America, man. Instead of just like doing something, they should have done something.
Why was it only one guy?
No, it's just symbolic that he was the last. He was the last.
Imagine
soldier.
He get shot. Imagine he get shot.
I mean, it would have kicked off. Well, they've already. This is the thing. Biden's already fucking went mad and done loads of drone strikes, and this is the other thing. So there was a drone strike the other day that was carried out, and like 10 civilians were killed, which was horrible. And our Home Secretary Dominic Raab was on giving it, look, this is part of it. No, it's unfortunate, but it's part of it. And people are all uproar. I'm like, what do you think happens? Like, what do you think war is?
But here's the thing: if they've withdrawn, so now they're just going to just fling drones earlier and just blow the shit up.
Pretty much, yeah.
But how did it? Right, here's my naivete.
Love it.
Right?
I love it when you do this. Go.
How can you not just go like that, right? Actually, the more I find out about it, I realise how it's no easy, right? Because there is people that need to get out because they've maybe helped or worked for the governments or, fuck anything, right? But if they just went, all right, we've tried, see you later, all the best. And tough love. Like that way your dad hits you and it hurts him more than it hurts you. Maybe you have to do that with like these kind of countries and just go, police yourself, politicize yourself, and deal with it. And then maybe the people will form an uprising and overthrow the Taliban government. But then some other fucking regime will come in, won't they? I don't have the answers.
It's mad because obviously there's a new branch of ISIS, this ISIS-K, right?
It's even more hardcore, isn't it? Because ISIS isn't hard enough for them.
ISIS-K, man. What's the K stand for? Fucking cat, mate.
Come on, motherfucker!
We are horse tranquilizer Muslims, man. We're off a nut. Pure utter fucking bins.
Well, the S was taken, so it went for a K.
It's going to be interesting that if in a couple of years' time, like Western Allied forces are fighting with the Taliban against ISIS-K, then it'll just be a total mindfuck. But mate,
you told me that the Taliban was in Indiana Jones, or did I tell you that? Somebody told me that.
You probably did tell me that. But mate, the Taliban used to be the American.
They were the good guys.
They were built by America, by the CIA. Mate, they fight the Russians.
They're the good guys, man.
Fighting the Ruskies, you know what I mean?
What you want to do, right? You want to ship our right, get the Eckies earlier, right? Get a disco opener too. And before you know it, the burkers will be stripped right off. They'll be doing it in their Y fronts, tops off, raving to bits and pieces, and they'll be like, oh, I love you, brother. I've no any trouble with you, man.
We already know they like the gym and they like the dodgems.
That's it. You want to go? Hey, you're a woman, aye? Take that burker off. So you want to go? You want to go to school now? You want to get a job somewhere? They bother me, man. Neck one of these fucking ectos.
But
I don't want to do it. I'm too fucked to do any riding. I'm just getting a bit of cuddling.
They were saying everything's been done backwards because, like you said earlier on, when they announced that they're leaving, they should have basically evacuated everybody who was to be evacuated, decommission all the weapons, and then the military leave. Whereas they've done it backwards. They've went, right, we're off, and they've all went, no, you need to take me with you. Oh, I don't know.
No.
So it went to shit.
We're going to tell about that. I don't know, get the facts.
I said that before jokingly in a tweet last week. I was like, if I was a young boy who'd been helping, like an interpreter or been helping Allied forces, and then I'm seeing all the fucking rescue dogs and cats get loaded in a plane, I'd be like up to Taliban, like,
he's a job.
Aye,
fucking kill
well,
him.
that's what turns them into militia, doesn't it? They just go like that. I helped you. I risked my full family.
How the job's going, boys?
I put a turban on. I was running about the desert helping Waynes, and they can't even get out now. I even eat that muck that they eat.
Yeah, fucking brutal, man.
Hey, wee boy.
Name one of we can't get a sponsor for this show.
Leave your goats. See when you're herding the goats and that, and you're lonely at night.
Stop it.
What kind of games do you play with the goats?
Stop it, man.
See the goat's eyes? Off a naughty. Goat's eyes.
Yeah, this is the thing that you freak yourself out. Because you start doing that laugh.
I start thinking about fucking things to say, and I go, I'm not saying that. That's fucking sick.
Dirty bastard, man. So, yeah.
Bravo 2-0. Imagine there's like a fucking crack team of commandos just like lost somewhere in some cave in fucking Kabul or something like that. And they're like, fuck, we're ending to get out here. And the wee guy just like, I can help you.
4 like US Marines going, one's been shot, you mean bleeding out, and then you just hear like a match strike in the corner of the room, and this wee guy, the wee creepy guy's in the corner of the cave. I can get you out here, boys.
Listen, I'll get you to safety. But you're going to have to do something for me first. Oh, yes.
We'll do anything, man. I need you to get the mouse out of his house.
What?
No.
Is that an operation? No. Get my mouse out of his house.
See that big black boy, the big quiet guy at the back?
Stop it.
He needs to blow my house back in its...
My house? He needs to blow my house right off his mouse?
He needs to blow my mouse back in its house without using his hands.
Have you ever seen the film? You ever seen the film Twister? Well, I'm going to pretend I'm stuck in that barn and you're moved the hurricane. Let's go.
It's sudden death. There's no way I hear Sarge.
Nah.
He's up for sale, boys.
I know a way out.
That's another great sketch, Scott. Just
That's
hundreds of different
terrifying.
scenarios of folk in like fucking life-threatening situations, and the guy just goes, "You look for a way out." You scratch my back,
Oh,
and I'll scratch yours.
that's so creepy, man. You scratch my back and I'll suck your toes. Don't you mean I'll scratch yours? You've not played my game before. Strap
I'll
in,
scratch
boys.
you.
Things are going to get weird. Just freaking pure 6 really hard men, real tough Marines, absolutely shitting themselves. Have you seen any action? Ever killed a man? Pure freaking him out.
You scratch my back, and I'll come out of your taste.
Do you know what edging means? Sorry? What caliber is that rifle? Just freaking them all out, man.
You still get morphine in that medipack.
Any of you boys want a snowball?
Fucking pilot a fucking plane. It's gone down. We're going down. Is there anybody that can help us? Bing bong. You're a bit of trouble, eh?
just a wee inside the cockpit, and just like a cabinet opens up and he's just inside the cabinet. Everything all right? You're like, how the fuck do you get in there? It's not about how I got in there. It's how about I get in here.
It's how I'm going to get you out of here.
Aye. How would you feel about wearing suspenders, Captain? Sorry?
We'll do it. It's sudden death.
It's like one of the air stewards, like a stewardess comes in, like a really sexy looking woman, and he starts freaking out. Get her out of here. This is just for the boys. This is just for the boys.
Distracted.
I get her away from here. Don't let her in here.
There's 347 passengers here, aye?
How many are the male?
The men and women, I'll get off on the tarmac. And let's just say the wins.
No, but we need to stop this. This is too much. This is too much, man.
But that is a sketch,
Even Spotify will shut this down. Oh, I can see what it looks like as well. A grey jacket.
Oh, aye.
You know, like, do you remember? Who was it? Was it? No, it wasn't Morse. Who was the Del Boy? David Jason. Who was the detective he played?
Oh, Frost.
Frost. Was it Frost?
He wasn't a heavy looking guy, was he?
No, but see that jacket? You always had that grey jacket.
Aye, shotgun jacket can hang.
Aye, just a grey jacket and like a wee bonnet. That's what he'd be wearing.
And Marks and Spencer's fucking.
Aye, but really dirty. Look like it's pure. Aye. He's had it for 30 years.
Fucking scud mags in it and everything.
A lot of people have touched this coat.
Oh. He called, aye. You on that jacket. Walk you up the road.
Oh,
you scratch my back, and I'll stick my cock between your thumb.
This has to stop. This is too much. This episode's fucking weird. This is what happens when we record at night. It always goes weird.
Well, should we wrap it up? What gigs have you got coming up?
Aye. Right. Friday, this coming Friday, September 3rd, East Kilbride Arts Centre. Tickets are available. So either go on my website, bigscottgibson.com, or you can probably get some on the door as well at East Kilbride Arts Centre. Should be a good one, man. Looking forward to it. So come along this Friday, September 3rd. If you're in or near East Kilbride, do that. Otherwise, October, we've got Killearn Village Hall, Townhouse in Hamlin, and the Bungalow in Paisley. All the dates on the website. Go there, join the mailing list, come along. More dates being announced very soon.
Beautiful. And this Saturday, is it Saturday the 4th of September? Is that what this Saturday is? Saturday the 4th of September. I'll be down in Manchester, playing in Bowlers in Manchester. Then on the 11th, Saturday 11th, I've got my family fun day at the Classic Grand in Glasgow, a rave for all the family. And then Saturday the 18th, I've got my open to close DJ set at the Classic Grand. And that'll do for now. All tickets and links are on my Facebook and, all that kind of stuff,
And remember, if you want to listen to every episode of the podcast, then you need to become a hashtag hero. And why wouldn't you? Really, why wouldn't you? So go to the hashtagshow.co.uk, follow the links, or go to patreon.co.uk patreon.com/the hashtag show and become a hashtag hero.
And I do suggest that you do, yes. Because as from this week, you're only going to get one episode of the hashtag show per month. We're sorry, but one episode a month. Sorry, guys. So jump over the old Patreon there and get some lovely extra episodes.
Sign up. Do it now.
I forgot about that.
$5 as well. What's that? £3? It's nothing. For all your... It's a £1 a show. For all this entertainment.
This show's going to do you for the month of September, and we'll see you in 4 weeks' time.
That's it. Oh. There you go. You went out in a creepy one. So enjoy that. But go to hashtagshow.co.uk and enjoy it and sign up, become a Patreon, become a hero. And yes, we will speak to you all very, very soon.
So listen, if you're struggling with that, $5, if you just PM me, I'll see what I can do, right? I'll give you all the episodes you want. You just have to give me something in return.
Yeah,
a couple of times a month.
Creepy bastard. Right, let's go. Wrap up. Right, that's it. Go to my website, go to Mal's website, get tickets, come and see us do our thing. And we'll speak to you, the heroes, next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Is there a problem? That's a cracker, isn't it?
Oh. Does somebody need an adult? Look.
Is your mother here?
Stop
is your mother here? I'll take you into your mother's house.
Where's your dad? My dad's dead. So it's just you and your mum? Just me and my mum in the house?
You stay with your gran?
That's horrible. Not for much longer. What was that, mister? Nine, son.
I'm all going to get a grand cup of tea.
We'll stop now. Goodbye. Good night. God bless.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in 4 weeks' time.
night. Okay. Great. Good night.
The HashTag show.co.uk